A show like this comes every few seasons, an anime that flies under the radar. They're usually slow starting and focus on the characters and their interactions. Very rarely do you get an anime, let alone a romance anime like this, that keeps everything straightforward, embraces its simplicity, and doesn't try to be like everything else. An anime that focuses on being as down to earth as it can and steadily goes at its own pace and concludes wonderfully, all in 12 episodes. Hey everyone, I'm Joel for AnimeGuru, and today's spoiler-free review is the biggest surprise of the spring 2017 season, the original anime known as Tsuki Ga Kirei, otherwise known as The Moon is Beautiful. We've all heard about the genres of romance in school and their combination, which often feels all too common nowadays, and with what seems as an increase in the amount of anime each season, it's easy to dismiss shows like Tsuki Ga Kirei at first glance, as on the surface it is just another romance anime that appears centered around a school, but what really separates this anime from similar shows of the same genres is what Seiji Kishi and Studio Field did to create characters that focus on dialogue and interaction more than anything else. The story centers around our two main characters, Akane and Kotaro, who are in their final year of middle school and trying to figure out what to do with the rest of their lives. Two similar characters personality-wise that lead very different walks of life. You have the studious Akane, who is one of the aces of the track team and is popular among her close group of friends, and Kotaro, who doesn't stand out much and is the head of the literary club and enjoys reading and is trying to become a writer himself. Their relationship is what you would expect at the start, slowly starting given their personalities, which some people may find annoying, but keeping in mind that they're in middle school, you may come to enjoy the dynamics of their relationship throughout the rest of the show. Their relationship at the end of this 12-episode series really comes full circle at its climax and conclusion, so keep that in mind. In this anime, you'll witness a relationship similar to what people like us have experienced in our own lives, especially when we were around the characters' respective ages. Feelings of love, envy, jealousy, other people finding out about your relationship, things that seem like trivial conversations through the messaging app Line that end up making larger topics of conversation along the way, as well as all the other facets of being in a relationship. This genuineness and relationship between the characters is what really sold this anime for me. Even the more prominent side characters had enough screen time to bring light to certain issues and problems to make me care for the outcome of Akane and Kotaro's relationship even more. As I mentioned before, plenty of shows are riddled with every trope under the sun, with plenty of gags and useless characters, which most of the time isn't a bad thing, but this show really felt like a break from all the mediocre school life romance anime we see a lot of nowadays. As for art and sound, the show used newer voice actors and actresses, which was very impressive. The intro and outro by Naotoyama were excellent, and some of the soft background instruments really helped set the tone as the plot progressed. The background art used in this anime was beautiful, and the character design, while rather plain, fit the style of the show and helped the characters really display and express how they felt at particular points in the story. There isn't much wrong with this show either. My biggest complaint is the use of CGI, which sometimes looks out of place, especially when making crowds, and sort of takes away from the atmosphere of the show. Also, if you're one of the people that drop shows after a few episodes, I encourage you to watch until episode 6 or 7 to either fully commit or drop. If you enjoy character-driven shows and romance anime with a slow-starting, strong relationship, this is the show for you, and you shouldn't pass this up. Something worth mentioning is the after-credit shorts, which happen after the ED. These are hilarious and add some insight and comedy to the show, and I highly encourage you to watch those. Some shows I can recommend your way, if you enjoy shows that are similar to Tsuki Ga Kirei, are Kimi ni Todoke and Bokura wa Mina Kawaiso, as they both have similar relationship dynamics between the main characters. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you like or dislike the video, please let me know what you thought in the comments, as I'm always looking for new things to incorporate in my videos and work on. Have a good one.